The Railway Children, Chapter 1, Unexpected Birthday Visitors. Peter had a birthday, his 10th. Father was at work, but his sisters, Bobby and Phyllis, and his mother all gave him presents in the morning. One of these presents was a model engine, and Peter was overjoyed. Peter's joy lasted for 3 days until the engine suddenly went bang. The engine was broken. Peter was very unhappy. His sisters said he had cried, but Peter insisted his eyes were red from a cold. When Father came home that evening, Peter told him the story of the broken engine. Father looked at the toy engine carefully. Said Father. The children waited impatiently.
Is there any hope?
Asked Peter. Yes, it can be fixed with some tools, but not tonight, said Father cheerfully. Let's wait till Saturday, and you can all help me fix it.
Can girls help to fix engines?
Peter asked doubtfully. Of course. Girls are just as clever as boys, and don't you forget it, Father said. How would you like to be an engine driver, Phyllis?
No, my face would always be dirty,
said Phyllis.
I would just love it,
said Bobby.
Can I be an engine driver when I grow up, Father?
Yes, we'll help you, Father replied. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. Who's that? Said Father. Mother came in and said that 2 gentlemen wanted to see Father.
They're in the next room,
she added.
I hope they leave soon, because it's nearly the children's bedtime.
But the visitors stayed until late. Mother told the children a story about a princess with green eyes. It was difficult for the children to listen because voices came from the next room. Father's voice sounded louder than usual. He even sounded angry. Ruth, the maid, came in.
He wants you to go in, ma'am,
she said to Mother.
I think he's had bad news. Be ready for the worst.
So Mother went into the next room, and there was more talking. Later, Mother came back, and her face was pale.
It's bedtime,
she said.
Ruth will put you to bed.
But you promised we could stay up with Father,
said Phyllis.
Father had to leave, on business,
said Mother. The children kissed her and went to bed. Bobby lingered. She hugged Mother and whispered,
It wasn't bad news, was it, Mommy? Did someone die?
Nobody died, no,
said Mother, and she almost seemed to push Bobby away. When the children woke up the next morning, Mother was gone.
I think something awful has happened,
said Peter during breakfast.
I asked Ruth, and she said we'll find out soon. You should have waited to ask Mother,
Bobby said angrily. It was 7 o'clock in the evening when Mother came home. She looked worn out. After she rested and had a cup of tea, she said,
My darlings, I want to tell you something. Those men did bring very bad news last night. Father won't be here for some time. I am very worried, and I want you to help me. You can help me by being good and not quarreling.
The children wondered why Father had to leave. What could have happened?
Little Fox.